Hello, today we're going to be replacing the rear brake pads on this DeLorean. We already have our new pads. We've already looked at the existing ones and they've probably been worn about half, but we're going to replace them with ceramic brake pads. They'll do a little bit better job. So let's get started. The first thing that you're going to want to do is remove the split pin clip on each of these brake pad pins. And then I'm using a screwdriver to push the pins out. Oops. These have some retaining clips. You probably won't have these on your car. 50-50 chance. Alright, those are the pins. And now the brake pad simply will pull out. They may need a little wiggling, pushing back and forth a little bit. You can always use the screwdriver to help pry it up, like that. There's some little bit of crud on the back of them. You can see where the piston on the brake caliper was pushing. Alright, so there's that one. Now, as the brake pads wear, the caliper pistons will start moving closer and closer to the brake rotor. So what we have to do is we need to push the caliper pistons back in, because as of right now the new pads won't fit because they're about twice as thick as that. So you can use a C-clamp, or I've got a pair of channel lock pliers, and you can simply just use them to press the caliper piston in. Sometimes they both might try to work against each other, so we'll just take a little trial and error. You might want to do one side first. And let me go get the brake pads. These are Centric brand brake pads. You can actually buy them on Rock Auto. They're listed under DeLorean. You shouldn't have any issues with fitting them. I did the other side on this car already. It just takes a little bit of finagling to get them seated. Now that you might be able to use that to kind of tap them in if you're having any problems. You might need to continue to press the caliper in some to get it to have the clearance you need. There you go, there's one. And you have a tendency to drop down, so you can kind of just set the pin on there to lift it up. Then we're going to go and press the other piston back in, hopefully as much as we can, and then we'll drop the other side down. Gonna push the piston a little bit more. There we go. That should probably work. And then they just fall into place. Doesn't really matter which way you put the pins in. You put them in like this, you can use the screwdriver to push them out. And then we will, we'll put the little support clips back on. They're spring loaded, You saw it explode earlier. So in the seat. There we go. And then put this side down. In. Right. That's that. And then the pins are placed. Now we have to rotate them so that we can find the hole that the pin or this little clip goes into. And that just makes sure that these pins don't pop out. And then that's it. And we're done. Put the wheels back on. Make sure you torque the lug nuts to 80 Newton meters and test it out. Thanks for watching.